With the holidays right around the corner, we all have this long list of people that we need to shop for. I know I do. But it can be really hard to find just the right gift for everyone that needs a present under the tree. And here to tell us something that's really unique and interesting that you want to give if you have somebody who's into, history, is the Texas General Land Office can help. James Harkins is with that office. Thank you for joining us, James.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you've got maps that are for sale. And this is really for, it could be for anybody. Tell me about these maps that the land office is selling.
Well, these maps really are for everybody, whether it's somebody who loves Austin, loves Texas, or they're just into history. We've got over 35,000 maps, some dating back to the 16th century, and they all show something unique. For example, this map of Austin shows what the city would have looked like in 1887.
Yeah.
It obviously was very different. You've got the Capitol right here in the middle, which is still very clear and recognizable today, but everything else around it has changed. Obviously today there's a lot bigger buildings and everything like that. The University of Texas doesn't have the tower that you'd recognize. The football field isn't there. It's just a remarkable way to look back in time and see what Austin or Texas looked like in 1887 in this instance.
Yeah, you Colorado River, and then you got Congress Avenue here.
Right, so you've got East Avenue, which a lot of people who are new to Austin may not recognize. This is what I-35 used to be. It used to be a real, I don't want to say a small street, but,
right.
But something that really kind of connected East and West Austin the way that it maybe isn't today.
Right.
But it's just remarkable. Whenever you look way off in the distance up here, you've got Mopac, where there's a train running by. And that's one of the neat things about these maps is that they'll show you stuff that you didn't realize was there. Like there used to be a racetrack up here, up around the Hyde Park area. So, there's a lot of neat things that you can learn from these maps.
Yeah, and so you put a frame on it and you give it to somebody to hang in their office or their living room. This is, for me, awesome decorating tips.
Exactly. Our favorite Texans, Chip and Joanna Gaines, they've used some of our maps in the past. And these maps really do brighten up any room that, as a woman that I work with says, they go with any couch. These maps are really cool. They're very decorative, and whenever they were put together 100, 200 years ago, they were making art as well as a useful tool. Maps are always very trendy. Today, you're on a map on your phone all day long, or you're looking at weather maps or traffic maps or whatever it might be, and they're tools. They were used to help encourage immigration, to encourage business like this Austin map, or whatever it might be.
Tell me about this one here. This is Austin as well, too. Is that right?
So this is a map of Texas from 1840. It was originally made by Stephen F. Austin, who is known as the father of Texas. He's the one who brought all of the Americans to Mexican Texas. And this map in particular was used for two reasons. One, to show the Mexican government what they owned in Texas, as well as to encourage immigration to Texas, and specifically into Austin's colony.
Okay, and you said these are all very affordable, and it goes to preserving these.
Right.
The donations and the money raised will preserve these maps. Tell me more about that.
So each map costs between $20 to $40, so very affordable. You're good entry fee.
Right.
For as far as a present, and the money goes to our Save Texas History program, which was put together to conserve historic maps. Let me reach right over here. You can see what an unpreserved map might look like. This is obviously an extreme case where we call these map cooties, and that's where they didn't quite make it back to the conservation. So if you can imagine trying to put each one of these little flakes back onto a canvas to where it's supposed to go, that's what our conservators are having to do.
Right.
So that is a very time-intensive and expensive process.
Wow.
So every year we tried to raise about $100,000 through map sales, duplications, Christmas ornaments, whatever it might be, to conserve as many maps and documents as possible.
Well, James, thank you so much for joining us. For folks who want to buy one of these, really quickly, where can they get one?
If you go to savetexashistory.org, there will be a map store on there, and you can check it out and get one of these maps for Christmas.
All right, make it a great gift.